Warning. You are about to watch a program that is setting the standard for YouTube content. We don't charge for access, we don't sell account reviews, and we don't pass the bill to you. YouTube is free, Discord is free, and that's exactly how it should be. Time to level up.
You're watching pressure, not panic, not chaos, just pressure. Because strength doesn't need to shout to be real. Becoming confident, convinced this space should crack. That numbers and noise will be enough, and the first attacks hit the wall the way they always do. But every unit they send, every strike they commit, it isn't breaking anything, it's feeding it. You can see the moment it sets in, when confidence turns into hesitation. So they push harder, more attacks, more resources, more effort stacked on top of bad math. Fires don't start here, they start on the way out. Because this wall wasn't built for highlights, it was built for endurance. Wave after wave, the result stays the same. Because defense here isn't passive, it's patient. This is what happens when pressure meets structure, when noise meets restraint, when ego meets a wall that doesn't care. Welcome to WWC Live.
Okay, welcome into the WWC. Oh, we have quite the day today. You know, I just realized, I don't know this stuff. Get some coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. I mean, I absolutely love coffee. I just, whatever, you know, I don't know. Whatever. I just like, when I realized how many coffee cups I had around me, like from work and stuff that I didn't put in the dishwasher, and I'm like, what is going on around this place? Anyway, happy Hero Day for you. Normally, it is Mike the Sage coming in for Hero Day with some VIP18 bases, and we've been talking a while as we show these bases. We think, you know, like for us, like how cool the bases are and get some stories behind it. So we started to get some stories behind it. We had a couple videos that we've already put out, starting with the Hulkster. Shout out 82 Top with Hulk, and yeah, and we keep moving through some VIP 18s, and now tonight we have our first live VIP 18 story of the base with Prna, who is, I believe, 735, server 735, I believe. I was doing a bunch of research before to see that. Let me just make sure I just got it. Yes, yeah, 735. Look at me. I already got it right. All right, see? Boy, pulling it together over here. It's pulling it together. Okay, but before we get to all of that, which should be coming up shortly, let's get to the people. That's what matter over here. So what up, Circles? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Man, you were right there, you know. Circles, I still want you to send me your ID in Discord because you came close enough, bro. You were really close, and I feel like you allowed other people to kind of cheat off your paper and for the gift. And for those of you that don't know, I created a new transfer video, and I put a little question in there for a giveaway. And Circles answered the question, and he was so close. So close. So send me your ID, Circles. Still sending you something. So send it on over, buddy. Sean, welcome in. Welcome in. Zara, welcome in. RJ, Australia in the house. Australia has landed. Here they come. It's like all of a sudden now we're going to get a pile of Australia coming in. Hulk Crash, what up? Shout out to 1604 for Hulk Crash. We know. Kyos, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Matt, welcome in. Shout out to 2213. Now, anybody who listens to the program knows how crazy I get when I get these 2200. I love getting the high 2200 numbers. Awesome. Awesome. Welcome in, buddy. When would you save for helicopter base as a low spender almost day? Jesus. Well, you know what, Matt? The deeper you get into this game, I'm gonna lead you to do other things that I find to be way more important than that helicopter base. So I'm gonna tell you what, right out the gate, if you're looking to save for it and you get it right out the gate, you're looking to get the helicopter base, go for it, man. I personally always have preferred the red prints for free to play and low spend from the event. And now that T11s are out, everybody knows my take on that I really feel that it's worth it for free to play to unlock the T11s for the event. But I will tell you this, it's your account and it's your game, and a lot of people don't get any other way to get a skin, and they get tired of the same, shit skin, and you want a skin. So as far as I'm concerned, man, if you're going to play the game, you're free to play, it's going to be difficult for you to come across a good skin, then yeah, man, go for it, bro. Right out the gate, go for it. Just save, do a splurge, have the helicopter base, especially early on, man. I remember, I feel like I'm like an elder, like back in my day when I went up hills of snow. No, like back when we first started playing, I mean, that helicopter base, bro, was like the coolest thing that you could have. It was so cool. It was like the ice castle was out, and there was like a couple, like, believe it or not, that stupid turkey base was out that nobody wanted. But I will tell you, everybody loved the helicopter base, like back in the day. And I remember how jealous I was of the people who became VIP17s because they got the charge effect. And when they put it with their helicopter base, and you guys know, because as soon as I was able to get VIP17, you guys saw, like, I couldn't take it away from helicopter and the effect, because it just stuck in my brain that it was like the coolest thing to have, like, that helicopter and the charge effect. I just thought it was so badass that they worked together. It was just, for me, it was the ultimate thing. And you couldn't get it. Couldn't get it because I couldn't get the charge effect till VIP 17. So I saw that early on, though. There were definitely people who had it, like CDF. When you were around Crazy Deerfly, I was in server 72. Crazy Deerfly was in 71. So Crazy Deerfly was VIP 17, like way early in the game. And so I got to see and stare at her effect. Anyway, so I just say, long story short, bro, too late probably, but go with your heart's content, man. Save your coins. Don't let anybody veer you astray. Get your copter if you want it. It's your game. Enjoy it, bro. Parrot, what's up? Welcome in. Will, always good to see Will. Shout out to 588. Nice to see you, brother. Parrot, shout out to 701 for Parrot. Sean, I have a buddy just got VIP 18 in server 1202. Name is Amson. All right. Well, shout out to 1202 and congrats to Amson. How about that? 1202. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Woo! It was for the children. Told you. See? Another Australia. Australia pouring in here. That's what happens. That is what happens. Hulk, what do you got? Skinless here? Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you're skinless, you know what I mean? That's why you can't hold somebody like Matt to it. Like, the dude wants to save for glittering. I got to tell you, Matt, people will tell you sometimes, like, oh, you're dumb. You save it on the base. And blah. Listen, man, it's your game, bro. Just play it. You know what I mean? If you want the base, get the base. Don't listen to anybody else. New VIP 18 in the 1900s, I think. No, well, so that's interesting, right? It'll be interesting. Maybe we'll get into that and pick Prna's brain a little bit on that for the spending. Because honestly, that's the problem. That's why we're in the place we are. I feel like people like, you get VIP 18 in 1900s and you just ruin it. Like, it's just, people can't play the game. Is, the majority of the people in the entire server can't get you out of a building. That cannot be fun for them. It just can't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in a season right now. There's not a single person that can't be got out of a base. There's some big sons of bitches out there. Big. But listen, there's some big people on a good server. On a high server, there's some good people. So let me give you an example. You have 184 who's going through this right now, right? You have somebody like Eggplant. And Eggplant we talked about it, is probably like 130, 140 million in size. Now, when he gets in somewhere, it's difficult to get him out, right? However, 184, they can get him out. They can get him out of a building. They might need to rally it. They have to hit him a couple times. But they also have decent-sized people over there that are not as big as him, anywhere near it, but around him. 110 maybe. I know... Pun was saying he was pushing triple digits. And, you have somebody that's close. I remember the war that I watched in one of those early servers. There was somebody that was in a building. And I mean, I must have watched for 15 straight minutes where they just couldn't get him out. We actually have it. I have it somewhere in our live archive because I did it on live. And I was cutting to this and I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was like, this just like everybody just kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. And then finally they got him out and he just put it right back in. Like it's, you run out of time. Like you can't get him out of the buildings. So that can't be fun when you have no other recourse to play the game, no rallies, nobody that's strong enough, no whatever around you. I don't know. It just takes away the spirit of the game, I feel like, to a degree. And we've always dealt with people that spend, and we always dealt with stronger people that zero you on kill event or rule the roost. Difficult to deal with in server wars. All of that is true, 100%. But I've never had to deal with it in this game, no matter how big they were more than me. People like Crazy Deerfly, stuff like that. They were always much stronger, but we could always get them out. Matter of fact, I've been on teams quite a few times that have zeroed and ported Crazy Deerfly, because what she liked to do, she had a habit of that we used to communicate across the team all the time. She liked to send 4 squads out at once. It was a classic. She used to do it all the time. And so if you caught her with the 4th squad out, you can just port her. Like it happened, I'm telling you, it happened all the time. Just didn't care. She just didn't care. It was just like, let me just attack somebody and throw like 4 bases at it and blah, blah, blah. So, I think that's kind of what happens with these late 1900s VIPs. It's a crazy amount of spending. But I feel like the changes have kind of squashed it. So you may get a VIP 18 that still happens in the 1900s, but they're really going to kind of be empty because they have no way to get substance in their base. They can't build. They can't build, the important things that make you a solid base. They don't have the ability to, because they don't sell the stuff in the store anymore. So their chips are going to be limited. Their components are going to be limited. Just, it is what it is. The gear is going to be limited. Where are they getting red prints from? Bullseye here, like they're back to being, you're going to have to like slow roll it for the most. Well, you always had to kind of slow roll, but they took 5 prints away from mobilization now. I'm sorry, glitter. They took 5 prints away from glitter. Now it's only 5 in there. So it's just all the stuff they're doing is kind of squashing some of that. So it's harder to build that. So we'll see. Nephesto in season 1 and 2, he was so far and away and defended probably 150. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It doesn't become fun for everybody who's playing. When you start impacting the entire population of the game, or the people around you anyway, that entire population of servers in your server ranges, something's got to be done. Mike the Sage is in. We got 5:15, so let me give Mike and Prna a call. I'll put on my shitty headphones. Remember, guys, don't tell her about my headphones, because Embarrassing how bad my headphones are. So let's just act like I have good headphones. Okay. We get a guest in. We just have to pretend like, that things operate like normal around here, regardless of what we normally do. All right, let's. All right, let me check in, make sure everybody's ready to join. Oh my God. Coffee. Everybody drink coffee out there? Does everybody drink coffee out there? Hulk, what did I say? Don't, it's not vintage headset. Let's keep the headset thing quiet. Come on. We don't do that with the company around. We do that on our own time. Iced coffee. Yeah, that's what I got too. Circles. I make iced coffee. Well, you know what I do? I have espresso, and when I'm in the mood, I just do I put ice, and it's kind of like an Americano because the ice just melts and poof. But I drink a lot of espresso, so crazy. All right, everybody's ready. All right, let's see. Hello, hello. Prna, how are you? Don't I know it? I'm like, I usually fight it. Sometimes I wonder if I'm going to do a live because my voice gets shot at work. I do a lot of meetings and, presentations and stuff. And oh my God, my voice just gets shot. Although I don't help it. I just got through saying I love drinking coffee, and that's not helping things. All right, let me get you folks over here. All right, Mike, you want to do the honors?
Yeah, man. Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Boom, we are in. All right, so Mike the Sage, you guys are used to hearing, but
Absolutely.
Welcome to the program, Prna.
Welcome. Hi, everybody. It's so good to be here. My voice is a little hoarse today. Apologies.
Well. You stand as long as you're comfortable. We appreciate you popping in. So 7:30. I think you're. Oh, hold on. I have that switched. Hold on. I got to switch your numbers. By the way, crazy amount of power.
Amazing. Thank you. My server is 735.
Yes.
My power is like 500 something total.
526, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I got your power. I just had them put them on the wrong lines. 735, and we'll give you 526. Although I did just give you a lot of free power, so now I just took it away.
I'll take it. It's hard to grow now in the game. I don't know how to grow my decos anymore.
Yeah, deco is quite the problem. I've been thinking about purchasing the deco in glittering because I still haven't purchased all of that. The what is it? The tower or whatever it's called. What is it? That's in there.
I mean, at this point, take any option you can get because who knows where else we'll get it,
Yeah, what the heck's the name of that thing? I know what it looks like. Right here, the Tower of Victory. So the Tower of Victory you can actually purchase in the event. So it's like the only place I know to buy deco for the most, unless they have an event and they give us 1,500. But other than that,
that's right.
I haven't pushed that one, so I was thinking maybe I'll end up going in and buying in the event because I don't know what else to get for deco. Kind of stuck.
Yeah, everyone's just stuck. I mean, it's just kind of like the carousel stopped and the music stopped and you are where you are.
Yeah. Well, we just talked about somebody in the stream comments just said that somebody in server 1900 turned VIP18. And I kind of feel like that was part of the problem, though, is that in the game, You just had people turning and getting too strong too early. And I think it just kind of ruined it for everybody because
Yeah.
I watched one of these things on live and this person was just in a building. They could not get them out. Like, I mean, it was 10, 15 minutes. They could not get them out of the building.
That's right. With the big guys, they're just like a big wall, and then you lose all your troops, and that's what it is.
Yeah, and so for free to play low spend, or anybody like on a server, you have all these people on a server trying to play the game. But if you have only one person that's strong in the new servers, it just kind of ruins it for everybody, in how they're playing. So I don't know. I don't know if that was the actual reason. It's not like I think anybody really had the actual reason what's going on, but it made sense to me that kind of to preserve the game, if that's the direction you were going, you were starting to ruin it for a lot of people, and you kind of had to calm down somewhere.
And I'm not a VIP, obviously, but it's got to almost be boring too, because here you are, the all powerful in that server or whatever, but there's no challenge. There's just like, I mean, maybe that's what they wanted, but I've mentioned it before, is why not buy the count on an earlier server, like the 200s, 300s, and then beef that guy up, and then you're in a range that has many other VIPs that you could actually challenge yourself
To be
with.
competitive.
Yeah.
I think some of them really don't want that. I think some of them really just want to be the big guy around a bunch of smaller people, and that's what is fun for them,
Yeah. It's their form of entertainment, ultimately, right?
That's right.
That's what the game is. So all right, so let's take a look. We brought Prna on. As I said earlier, we've been getting into these VIP team bases. Mike comes on every Hero Day to go through the bases, the new bases that have come out. We actually made a comment that there were so many people that were waiting for bases, Prna, that they've been finally catching up and giving a lot of new bases out to folks.
I feel like the pace of bases has really picked up, and I was curious why that was. It was very interesting that they stopped purchases, but then they were like cranking out VIP18 bases.
Yeah, Mike, you had a theory on that, though. On why?
Well, I mean, I tell you the truth, I can't remember what I said now, but it was just, they're not able to progress as fast now, so it's like they don't have to have all these new ones constantly coming up with requests. So now they're finally like, oh, we can hit our backlog. I mean, we had 11 come out today. 11.
That might
like how
be
nuts is
right
that?
in 1 week. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen 11. It always used to be
No.
single digits.
Yeah, it was always, I think the most, and it's been recent, is 6.
Yeah, that's
And then
right.
all of a sudden it was like, bam, 11. And Prna's was one of them, which is awesome.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my base. It's been like 8 months, and I'm so happy with it.
Wow, you've been waiting 8 months?
Yeah, I think I got it in like September, maybe VIP18. It's been a long time.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah, and you say 8 months is like, wow, but like you can ask Prna, like in the VIP18s have waited longer than that.
Yeah,
And
there's
it's a
like
lot
some
of the
10,
back
11
and forth.
months. Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine wasn't the most easy process either. They have like different limitations and you have to work with them. I actually ended up designing my base first and trying to work with the team. And they did the devs did a good job. But when I got the art back, I was like, man, if I've spent this much money in the game and I've put in this much effort into thinking about what I want for my base, I want it to look really good. So I ended up working with a designer who had worked with another VIP18 on my server, Narazuri, on his base as well. And I was really happy that I engaged in that process because I'm so happy with how my base looks now.
It was incredible. I mean, I can't wait to get into this. So your base is incredibly cool. When I saw it today, so my initial impression, first of all, is I was like, okay, there's certainly like a calm one and a rage one going on here.
Yes,
yes. And so which one is Prna, or is Prna both of them?
Prna is both of them. So the rage dancer, the big robot that comes in the second half of my base animation, she's inspired by the Hindu goddess Kali. And this is like a warrior goddess, right? She's like killing demons. She comes out when like justice is required in the world. So, in terms of like the mythology, she's not always angry. Most of the time she's calm. She's like going around helping people, being a mom, being a worker, doing things. But then when it's required, then she kind of becomes big and scary and ashes a bunch of people.
Oh,
And so,
that's awesome.
right. Yeah, so I love that because in the game, you often have to do a lot of bull crap. You have to be R4, you have to join like rallies, you have to like answer a gajillion messages where people are like, what time is battle? All of that is not the giant robot lady. It's the tiny girl that's like sitting on her computer being like, let me get through these emails.
Yeah.
And then battle comes and I get to be like big and ash everybody. It's so fun.
She lures you in with her profile picture looking all nice, and then she just destroys you.
I know, with her heart glasses, and she's so happy, and Jesus, and then bam, the rage hits.
I wish I knew that my profile picture was going to become this famous, because that picture was a selfie that I took at Burning Man. I'm in the desert. I haven't showered for like a week. My hair is a mess. I don't have chapstick. The sunglasses are from Temu. They're like $5 from Temu.
I think it adds to everything. Like, it's perfect. Like, it's the con. You're luring people in. It's perfect. I mean,
And when I moved from being a commander to Prna, I was like, oh, let me add a profile picture. And I added this one, and somebody was like, imagine getting ashed by this face, this smiling face and heart glasses.
Yes, exactly. Because you turn into the rage dancer.
That's right. That's right.
So is that the dance in the cosmos?
Yeah, exactly. So I do a form of Indian classical dance called Bharatanatyam, and that's the dance that the animation in my base is doing. So Tristan actually looked at the dance videos that I sent him and the photos that I'd sent him off me, and he helped come up with the animation. So she does a few Bharatanatyam steps. And that's kind of what Shiva and Kali do. They have this rage dance that they do, and it's one of their ways of expressing their anger at what's happening in the world. And that's part of the work that I do, not in my day job. I'm a lawyer in my day job, but I also help run workshops for women to teach them how to express their rage. Women who have been through trauma, who have been through sexual assault, domestic violence. And some of it is a little bit goofy, right? Like we hold a trident, we yell, we like stomp our feet. But for people who haven't had an avenue of expressing anger where you've been socialized to be polite and just kind of suppress everything, it can really be very powerful for both your mind and your body to just let that anger flow through you and express it in an appropriate, socially acceptable way.
Oh my God, it must be so freeing.
Yeah, like people have really told me that their lives have changed by being able to express their anger responsibly. And I actually sent some of the women that I work with my base, and they immediately kind of resonated with it because the little girl at the beginning, I mean, that represents my inner child. I love coming to the game. I always say, oh my God, we're all here playing with each other. And my friends are like, you can't say things like that, Prna. That sounds wrong. But we all do kind of access our inner child, right? In this
100%.
game.
100%.
And I wanted to represent that. And so that's why she's kind of playful in the beginning and she's small. There's an effect in the game where when you ash an enemy, you can make them small. And sometimes I think the guys are embarrassed by it. I'm never embarrassed by being small. For me, it's like a badge of honor. Look at me. I fought a hard battle and now I'm in blue flames. I'm tiny. Like these are my scars.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's incredible. Good for you, by the way. That's an incredible service that you're doing anyway.
Oh, thank you.
It's all I think of is got to be freeing, like to just suppress so much, anger and hostility inside and not let it out. It's got to be just to like be able to yell, to be able to do that, and just like verbalize it and yelling. There's something that's so powerful about that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
incredible.
I mean, like the last few years, there have been these things called rage rooms that have been really popular where people go like beat up a bunch of shit.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, you can do that. Or you can just like wake up on a Saturday morning and go ash somebody. And I promise you, you'll feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that the $20 to get a windshield is so worth it.
I really want to try it.
It is great. You just pay $20. They bring in a windshield. You get a bat or something. And you just go to town with a windshield. It takes forever.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Can you bring your own things?
Some places will let you. A lot of people donate things. So like if you're cleaning out the house, instead of putting like electronics or something in a dumpster, you can bring over VCRs. Companies have donated like old copiers that don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Which and you just go into that room, don your protective gear, and just go nuts.
That's cool.
It's very, very therapeutic.
I'm
It's
sure.
very therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds amazing. I mean, I'm with Prna though. Like when it's time for war, whatever it is, it's awesome. Like it's just everything shuts down around me,
Yes.
and I just get
Yes.
this like adrenaline rush where I'm just like so into it and involved, and everything just kind of channels into the game where I'm just like fighting. Like it's just so
We're
great.
we're in flow state. When we're fighting
Ugh.
battles, we're for sure in flow state. And more importantly, we're in flow state with other people. It's like a group powerful feeling. It's
It,
really cool.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. It's I can I can't get enough of it. It makes me
Exactly.
feel like there's something wrong with me though sometimes when I'm like I just want more war. When I finish war and I'm like, all right, where's the next one?
Right. And then I look at my drill grounds and I have like 10,000 troops or 2,000 troops and I'm like, wait.
So I do have a couple questions. So on this, the art and everything that came out, you used somebody to help you kind of do this, but did everything come out the way that you anticipated you wanted? Was it better than you could have anticipated? Were there a lot
It's
of
even
changes that you needed to do? Like, how
there
was
was a
it?
lot of pushback because they don't like religious imagery. And I get that. They don't want
Mm-hmm.
like a bunch of Hindu people like yelling at them because like Goddess Kali got ashed in a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I totally understand that. So we had to be a little bit more like stylized about the imagery that we were using. Um, and so that was a limitation. And then the other thing that was kind of interesting was, they try to ask the VIP18s to make bases that are similar to bases that already exist. So you'll see a lot
Mm-hmm.
of the bases that come out have similar elements to
Mm-hmm.
their current bases because it kind of helps them with the animation. And mine was just kind of out of the box. I mean, people had done robots before, but I don't think anything with like dancing. And also the change from the little girl to the big robot. They were like, they need to look the same. But eventually we were able to work with them on all of that. And
Mm-hmm.
I was really pleased with the amount of detail that they included in everything. They included my heart glasses. I have the pew pew at the end. That's what I call battle because I like to make it kind of fun because everyone gets so intense about battle. And then when you call it pew pew, you're like, okay, how serious can it be?
Mm-hmm. This woman with heart glasses just told me pew pew as she asked my base.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
And the person she dealt with, he's actually also a lawyer, but he's dealt with the devs and stuff a lot, so he's able to speed up the process because he's already knows the legal stuff on there, what they want, and he actually has 3D design program where he will design it ahead of time, so when he
hmm.
provides it to the devs, it's already like mostly done for them.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
he's
So
amazing. He's
That-
amazing. He's artistic, creative, and also like a therapist. Like I just talked to him for a few minutes, explained my base, explained my ideas and the kind of intention and motivation behind it and the work that I do. And then he came up with these like beautiful images and animations. I'm so grateful.
so that's incredible because that was also one of my questions. So like all the art where it actually came from. So that's where you had assistants to kind of create some of these things where um, they kind of checked with you to say, is this what you're looking for? And then you were able to be like, yes, submit that.
Exactly. And I'd given a few like reference images of myself in Bharatanatyam costumes with like the head jewelry. So that's where some of that like stylized gold jewelry comes from. And then some of my moves, like typical Shiva and Kali moves that come out in dance. Also in Indian comics, when a dark-skinned woman is depicted or a dark-skinned man is depicted, they're depicted in the color blue. They're not painted brown or black for some reason, especially when they're like very, very dark.
Mm,
So like Draupadi, Krishna, Kali, in my comic books growing up, in Amar Chitra Katha comic books growing up, they were all blue. So I was like, I want my blue goddess robot.
gotcha. Awesome. And so, and that's the other thing, like the purple, right? Like the purple flame
Yes.
that you had. Was that specific? Like did you image like see that imagery in your head? Like
That was Tristan's idea because he said, we talked about battle style and I'm always like popping out of nowhere. I don't ash people from far away. I'm not one of those people that like plants my base and then like sends a squad to my, I just like plant right next to someone, even if they're strong, just like send a bunch of squads, try to get them before they can get me. Like it's very fast. And so that purple was meant to be like, me teleporting out and back in and boom,
Mm,
back out, back in, boom, back out,
mm,
back in, boom.
mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of the people that saw the base today, I had so many people text me and be like, this is how it felt when you ash me. So good job on your base.
um, yes, and then also the like the calmness for you, right? So did that
Yes.
does that come for you? Like, is that your calm? Like, is your calm island? Like, because that's what
Yes,
it looks
that's my
like.
calm island. I live at the beach. I grew up in Singapore, so like the water and coconut trees and stuff, palm trees are very
Mm-hmm.
close to my heart. But also during the pandemic, I had some very traumatic surgery, so I had quite a bit of PTSD after that, and it was hard for me to manage my stress. When I started playing the game, let me tell you, I was exactly like Eminem song, like palm sweaty, mom
Mm-hmm.
spaghetti. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was like freaking out during battle. I would not go in the mud during Capital. And thank God for these like gamer dudes that were like, Prna, just like grow up. It'll be fine if you get ash. Just do the thing. You
Mm-hmm.
can do hard things. And I was like, yeah, I can. It's okay to be stressed. And it's actually kind of fun. And so I was able to find my calm in battle. And now I have like little, pre-battle routines, including going to the bathroom because it's important.
It's important, so you don't step away.
Right.
They're like, where'd Perna go?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. People tend to do that with stronger people. They want to know where you went. They disappear.
Yeah, exactly. You were gone for 2 minutes. I was like, guys, sometimes I need 90 seconds. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Also, the I noticed at the bottom here your little like your poem. It almost looks like that you
Yes.
came up with. So where does the poem come from?
So the first version of it was also rejected because it was straight away copied from the Sanskrit chant about Kali called Aigiri Nandini. And so then I adapted it. And I'm happy to work within the game's constraints, by the way. It kind of like pushes me to be creative, right? And see what's
Mm-hmm.
possible.
Yeah.
And so I came up with this poem to depict this woman who is a protector. And it says tender protector because she's very like sincere and affectionate in how she wants to protect her people and her group. But when needed, she'll also lay down the law. Like, I don't like when my guys do trash talking or make comments about women or like race-based comment. Like I know trash talking is a part of like sports and games and stuff, but that's not how I want to be represented. Um, so I think like it was kind of that whole ethos of all the parts of yourself being represented in the base, not just the warrior, but all of it together.
Oh, that's incredible. That's good stuff.
And it's not just me either. So, those fire animals that I have going around my base, one of them is a piranha and the other one is a rabbit, and they're on fire. So piranha is what my original server, 728, what my friends called me there. That's how they said Prna when I first joined Discord. They're like, how do you pronounce Prna? Is it piranha because you eat all my soldiers? I was like, yeah, it is piranha. Thank you.
Mm.
And I wanted to represent them in my base. And then Rabbit is my current server, the big guy. I actually met them in season 2 as opponents. And the big guy, Valak, who was way bigger than me at that point, he called me Rabbit because I'd always run away from it.
Are you still running away, or did you conquer that?
I conquered it.
Okay.
I think now I just like stay and fight. But you know what? Sometimes when your health bar is low, running away is a valid strategy. I will stand by that.
Okay. I imagine there's not too many people that you're running away from these days. You're incredibly strong.
I'm very strong. I think
Yes.
there's only a couple of people in my grouping who are stronger than me. But you know what? I've had winter storms with like monsters. And I've had winter storms where we've had like 6 VIP18s. And I've had to heal my full drill ground twice where I got ashed. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so, there's always someone bigger unless you're like Justin or Qatar or one of those guys.
Yeah. I've learned that rule quite well over the year at this point. Couple of years now
Right.
that there's always somebody out there stronger. So
Exactly.
you
Exactly.
just when you think you've upgraded or you've gotten strong and you puff your chest out, it's like, oh no, there's somebody to knock you
Yep.
into that little base that you were just talking about.
Exactly. I'm going to be mini now. Whoops.
Yep. That's my penalty.
Right.
All right, awesome. Mike, anything you about the base? And out there, if you have anything in the chat, please let us know. chat away if you have any questions in regards to the base or to Prna.
Actually, there's someone in chat that says, Prna, do you play on PC or mobile most of the time?
So I play on my iPhone. My R5 Narazuri has been trying to get me to move to iPad. But, I have a toddler. I'm a lawyer. I work at tech companies. I do mergers and acquisitions and big deals for them. When I'm like stressed about work, then I go into the game and like chill out a little bit. I think if I was like at a PC, I wouldn't play as much as I do now.
Prna, I could tell you, Liz, I played for 2 years on the phone only, strictly.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I went to PC for live because I feel like if I'm going to do this, I feel for somebody who's watching it, it's better to present like a full screen,
Yeah.
so they have the
Yeah.
opportunity to see it full if they want. I just know visually it's better to see. So I learned the PC, but I can tell you, it's so much easier to play on the, like, to fight. I have
Right?
still with the mouse and you're clicking. It's like so much easier to play on the phone. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't think there's any need to go to even an iPad. Like, I understand you could see, it might be easier to navigate a little bit than on the phone, like especially with the 8 server maps that you're trying to swipe
Right.
across. But
Yeah.
But either way, like I just find it. I'm with you. Like if it wasn't for this, if we didn't have our little program here, I would 100% just been on my phone. I would have never
Right? Yeah.
go onto the PC.
Yeah, I agree. With the PC, I like to use them for golden zombies
Yes.
because it's fun to it's a lot easier to kind of plan out. And then if I'm trying to find a base, like for sharing like the bases tonight, like it's a lot easier to get the big map and kind of scroll around on that.
Yeah, the guys who share bases for me on kill day, they're always on PC and they're amazing. Like they will find somebody who's moved within seconds. I mean, it's incredible.
Mm. We do have somebody who's been burned by you.
Oh no, sorry.
Noodle. What server are you in, Noodle? he's misfunction of crushed. I like how he says crushed too. Like he knows. He's in 903. Okay. I mean, listen, it's another zeroed ruin to you, Bert. I'm sure you've had thousands at this point to keep track of how many you've burned. So
I do offer amnesty to people who have heart glasses in their profile pictures.
Oh.
So sometimes people will change their profile pictures for kill day, and I'll be like, "Look, it's you did a thing. I can't ask you now. Go do your business."
Oh, that's fantastic! I love that rule. That's that's freaking fun for you to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Now, I also noticed when I was researching yourself in your alliance is incredibly strong, and you actually have somebody that's almost as strong as you in your alliance too.
That was Valak. The guy who called me Rabbit. Yeah, he used to be stronger than me. And then we were neck and neck, and then now I've outpaced him a little bit. And then Narazuri is also a VIP18, so we have 3 VIP18s, and Narazuri is like an amazing leader. Mm-hmm. And then we have like map guys who do our season map planning, like last season Farouk did it. The team is amazing. Like, honestly, I'm just a dumb jock, right? I just show up, I send my squads out. Like, there are people who are way smarter than me who are the reason for our victories and successes.
Yeah, but you can already tell, I mean, as a team member too, you're incredibly pleasant and you're fun. And, even to say something like, put hearts in your picture and that gets around, it just makes the game more fun though, right? Like,
exactly. Lighthearted, yeah.
Yeah, there's some people that are on just treating it negative, and there's so much negativity that we have in this game that the positivity of fun like that, where people can do, and not to mention you have other people that go, well, I can't. The good news is I can't burn you because you did do that.
Right.
Unfortunately, though, I have many others that are about to burn you because there's other people that are incredibly strong. But it's still a fun thing for you to do. I think that's cool.
I think that element of fun is so important. Like, I've had people make international incidents out of their truck getting hit. And I don't know who wakes up on a Tuesday and is like, that jerk hit my truck and now I'm going to make it like 80 people's problem. People just need to like chill out a bit, do a little bit pew pew, and then like go outside.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's a question that came in about when you decided to become, or how many. They want to know how many diamonds you put in to become a VIP team. But like in general, before you get to that, like when did you, as you downloaded the game, you started playing, and we start spending and stuff. At what point did you like make the decision, like, okay, you know what, I'm going to be VIP team?
So when I first started playing the game, I didn't spend any. I spent $0 on it. I
Mm-hmm.
downloaded it and then I forgot about it for 2 months, and then I started playing it. And I was a farmer. Refused to join an alliance. My role chat was full of like racist people, so I was like, I'm not joining anybody. I was a commander,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got ashed. I didn't like it. I was like, okay, let me go join an alliance. I
Mm-hmm.
was the worst alliance member. I started zombie rallies during Marshall. I like. Started digs whenever I wanted. I never shielded. My old R5 is actually in my current alliance now. He came to us in the last transfer. He knows all my like shenanigans. It was so bad. It was so bad. And I was the person who was judgmental. I was like, what kind of idiot would spend $20 a week on a video game, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
And then my small alliance, half of them merged into a bigger alliance, and then I was left with this small alliance. And then another small alliance tried to bully us. And my husband and I were about to like have sexy times, but then my phone went off and my alliance was like, somebody's bullying us. And I was like, not on my watch. And then I like bought some stuff and I was like, Alan, wait 30 minutes. I will be back. And so I wanted to finish fast. So I had to like buy stuff to finish fast. And so I did. And once the seal was broken on spending, I was like, okay, I can spend and grow, and this is kind of fun. And then before season 2, our whale disappeared, our big whale in 728 TBG.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like stressed about it and they wanted to have a good season. And, you know, she's still in the rankings and stuff. She didn't delete the account. So we were going to get matched up against other servers based on her strength, but she wasn't around and we weren't sure if she was going to come back. So I was like, look, I have spare money. I like these people. I'm hanging out with them and having a good time with them. I can grow and be the whale and see the season through and then go somewhere else and continue my whale journey. So that's really when I decided to grow fast, and I knew I'd probably hit VIP 18. I'd actually looked up Crazy Deerfly, how much she had spent on Reddit, and that was my like max budget, and I haven't hit it yet. But that was kind of like my, yeah.
That's an incredible story. I mean, that's an incredible story. That's so much fun. Like, just, I mean, because I think a lot of us have went into the game. Anybody that spends a lot in the game don't necessarily download the game to, or anticipate spending this much money on the game.
Your money on fire.
Yeah, right. But at the same time, it's fun that I think you realize, like, and we talk about that a lot, right? You get hooked on the people. It's not the game. We talk about this all the time on live. It's the people. You're addicted to the people. Because they're so amazing and they're from everywhere. And like, you have those people you just talked about, the racist nonsense that goes out in the chat, and you're like, get out of my life. But then you have these amazing people that you meet that are just
from
like
all around the world. Like, how did I know I was going to have best friends in Saudi Arabia and Turkey and Greece? I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then you're spending to support them. And you're like, well,
exactly.
All right. Yeah, that's so cool. So then back to the question, when you became close, was it, did you do diamonds to become VIP 18, or did you just go natural route of upgrading?
I just spend money. Yeah, I just spend money on upgrades, and I was relatively smart about how I upgraded. I think early spending gets you a lot less power than later spending. So I never spent like, trying to get to HQ 30 or anything. I literally only spent on research and drone stuff. And then Deco. I invested a lot in Deco, and I'm glad I did, because now it's impossible, like we talked about.
Well, that makes me incredibly excited, because makes me bond with you, because I still have not broke my seal on that stupid diamond store. That I refuse. I refuse to buy diamonds.
I still have that initial buy offer there.
Yes.
I never bought diamonds. Yep.
No, I refuse. I refuse to break that seal. I don't care. I won't do it. It never made sense to me. I was like, get out of here, you guys. I'm not buying this. So I still have that ×2. It will always be there.
Exactly, the ×2.
Yep.
So my season opponent this season is stronger than me. And he streams as well. And on his stream, he shows himself like buying just diamond pack after diamond pack. And I don't know. I can't bring myself to do it yet.
No, don't ever. There's no need. It's just like, don't ever.
Yeah.
Just buy other things and it comes with 10K diamonds and eventually you'll get there
Exactly.
anyway.
Just
So
buy other stuff. Buy gifts for people. Like go get that lion.
there you go. Buy the gifts. At least you get the diamonds. Yeah, it's a terrible buy. But early on, don't forget now, I think there's a lot of people, the way that they can still become VIP, people have pointed this out, like they can still go and buy diamonds to become a VIP 18, right? Because they still get the get points. But you're empty VIP 18. Like you have no power inside of your
power.
base.
That's right. You spend a lot of money and you don't have power. Like what's the point of that?
Yeah. Pointless.
There is a VIP 18 that has only 100 million THP.
No.
Yeah. There's crazy. One. It is nuts. It is nuts. It's just.
It's a shell.
Yeah.
And it's a shell with a VIP 18 base. Like you can't do anything. So, yeah, that's incredible. Any other questions that we missed for Prna? What we have? Boy, Perna's amazing. Big fan.
Thank you guys.
I have
it's an honor to be here.
Yeah, I'm so happy you decided to join. That is, I'm happy I talked to you about it today.
Yeah.
So Noodle said he got crushed by you. I think we should start calling it pew-pewed.
Yes. Did you get pew-pewed by Prna?
We'll create a shirt that says I got pew-pewed by Prna.
Pew-pewed by Prna.
Oh my God, and it just has like hard glasses on it. That'd be great.
I like it. Oh, that's awesome. Pew-pewed by Prna with just the heart glasses above. Like, oh, that's so cool.
Right. That's right.
All right, people who would like to use AI image generators, you got a job to do. Post it on WWC.
I tell you what, Prna you will get in Discord. I will have you that image by tonight. I promise you.
You guys are the best.
I'm gonna make that because it just sounds so cool.
And just remember, she won't ask you if you use it as your profile picture.
That's right. You can use this, and that's your get out of jail free card.
I'm storing, although I am far away from you. I could tell me I'm on 116, so I will have that picture at the ready just in case.
Just in case.
I might run into you in a winter storm, so you never know.
That's right.
Let's see. Anybody else? Any questions? There is this cool, while we're seeing if anybody else has questions. We have you. I show you this cool. I don't know. Have you seen this the Last Rank website that came out?
I have. Yeah, I was looking at it.
So yeah, I was looking at this when I was looking for your stuff. So for those of you that don't know, I was looking Prna, and she's like the global ranking here is 136 is where she is right. So
that's right.
If we go here, for those of you that don't know, this lastrank.fun is just somebody who created this website that has all the alliances and players. Your alliance, though, is incredibly strong.
Yes.
So this Arabian Conquerors is where she is on 735. And when I looked, I saw who is this, and this is the Valak that she was talking about, who is at 491 THP. I was like, wow. Incredible.
Yeah, exactly.
Both of you guys. I mean, together, that's a hell of a combo. And then this must be the third one. You said was the leader, right?
That's right. Narazuri is the leader, and it's his team that, yeah. And so the three of us together, I mean, we get along really well. Our group chat for the three of us is called Water Park because all our bases have water around them. And these guys are so silly. They're so nice. You know, when we were opponents in season 2, I was smaller than both Valak and Narazuri at the start of the season. And they beat me up a lot. I got my licks in. Narazuri and I would have optional fights after every season 2 battle. And they never once tried to make me feel small or embarrassed for being beaten or for being ashed or burned or anything like that. And I just so much respected the way that they played because they're scary. They're like killers. There are a lot of people that don't like Narazuri because they've gotten ashed by him. And he doesn't say like nice messages, right? He's like, it's kill day. Like shield if you don't want to get killed, you know?
Yeah.
But he's so like, he will never be sending like angry rants to people or cussing people out or things like that. And so when I saw the way that they conducted themselves as VIP 18s, and as whales and as leaders of their server. And I hadn't experienced that anywhere else. All the other servers that I saw had been like very dramatic and like a lot of interpersonal issues and stuff like that. And not to say we don't have that, but the tone from the top was this like calm, effective leadership tone. And I really appreciated that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very good. I mean, you got an incredibly strong team. I mean, this is from a 735 server, so seeing your power at this level is pretty amazing. And are you in season 5?
We're in season 6 right now. We're like week 3 of season 6.
Oh, okay, so you started.
Yeah, we started, and
incredible.
It's crazy.
Incredible. Yeah. We were 4 days away from completing.
Nice.
And incredible. That's all I could say. Like, it's really, compared to season 5, it has been really, they did an amazing job to me in the transition of season 5 to 6. I think that it's
a lot of fun battles.
Yeah. Well, they patched a lot of the problems. I think, they tried to trust everybody and say, hey guys, okay, you don't want factions, we'll let you do what you want. And then everybody there were so many people that grouped together and went 7-on-1, 6-on-1 and stuff like that. And there were handshake agreements and, too much of that, I think, kind of went around what the developers were thinking when they developed the season. And it kind of forced them back to factions where you're like, okay, then you can't be trusted. So now we're going to force you.
Exactly.
To be formed.
I mean, and that's exactly what we did. We ended up winning season 5, but that's because we had like a good group together, and we didn't intend for the group to be so lopsided. But when some of the other servers saw the direction in which the wind was going, they wanted to join this side as well, and we were like, okay, it's fine because that's how the season is set up. But then we felt like it would be a lot more fair with the faction system, but with the same kind of setup with all the 8 servers on the same map.
Yeah, they kind of have to. I just think that there's no way they could have continued in that realm. And people were just playing, like you said, people were playing by the rules, right? Like they were just going like, hey, we're going to do all these. Everybody's going to get their rewards and figure out where the rewards are. But now with the factions, it just makes it way more competitive.
That's right.
For people, and strategic. This season, I feel, is much more strategic.
Oh my god, yeah, thank god for the people who can look at maps. Are you guys map people? I feel stupid when I look at a map. I'm like, what, where, what, protection time? Like, oh my god, it gives me a headache.
So this was my 5th server in the game, and this is the first time I am not R4, R5 in the game.
Wow.
In a team, and it is relieving. It's actually kind of like just a timeout break. Like, oh my god, this is like very nice to take a breather. And coming to this server that had so many people, the server's incredibly strong that I came to, and 118.
That's really nice.
And it's nice to have so much power above mine. That's like it was a treat. Somebody had a question for you as far as the changes in the game. Any changes that you would like to see in the game?
It would be fun to have the option to break someone's shield. I've always thought that.
A shield buster?
A shield buster of some kind. I don't know, making kill day more fun, I guess, because now everybody just bubbles up. And I think it'd be fun to have like a server where you can go to, where you can port to, where you can't shield, and you go there for an hour or whatever when you can be on your phone, so that everyone can fight with each other, Like, I think we gotta like find just more casual, low stakes way of fighting versus like big battles.
Yeah. Well, one of the ideas that came up actually on, it was funny because we had a discussion here about it, and then Mike, I think me and you, I think we were talking to Qatar about it on Discord, and he said he actually had that idea about a year ago to do it, but it was versus, and saying like, hey, why don't you have the last day of versus just be the kill event, and that decides versus. Like, instead of giving points for the first 4 days or 5 days, make it the first day is a troop buff, and the second day is for some kind of other buff that you get, and then at the end you take all the buffs, and then the final day is kill event, and the only way you can win versus is if you actually participate in it and win that day.
Because then that encourages people to like fight and not shield and be on, at some point, and engage.
Yeah. Because I agree with you. I mean, trying to sit there and win it in the first 4 days of versus, and then say, oh, I can just shield up for kill event, it defeats the whole point of last war.
Yeah, it's really boring. And I know there are places that really love like reset pushes and stuff like that, and it can be super fun. But I also want kill day, like
Yeah,
it's not a replacement.
and you could still have it. Just make it for a buff, right? Because I agree with you.
That's
like
right.
versus pushes is team building. Right? It's just a team building exercise of like, hey, let's get together and do this push at the last minute. It's invigorating for everybody when they can win that last push, right? So but you can just make it for, instead of making it for the points and actually going, you can make it for some kind of buff that the team gets to use for kill event, maybe, like give, I don't know, give your leader like maybe give everybody a damage reduction buff, or,
like march speed or soldiers, I think that'd be really great.
Exactly.
You can fight a little bit more. Yeah.
So hopefully they do something like that. I think, we've had these things for a long period of time. There's a lot of things that they can change. Like versus, it feels like. And then the things that they have, like Winter Storm, that everybody loves, it's kind of like, just duplicate that. Just do that on multiple days. Like bring that back.
Do more Winter Storm. I love Winter Storm so much. Like I could play Winter Storm for hours.
And you play with different people on different servers.
Exactly.
So what's that, Mike?
And I was going to say it's great for battle reports.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll change my gear, and I literally will go over to where a drop happens. And I'll just sit there and let them attack me. And I'll be like, okay, cool. Let me look at these battle reports. Okay, now I'm going to attack you while I'm sitting here.
Right.
It's just fun.
And sometimes you see somebody on your team that's your like seasoned opponent, and you don't like them and you think they suck. And now you're on the same team and you're forced to fight together. And I think that's really great.
Like
I've had a lot of friendships develop from Winter Storm where, we just plant at the supply boxes and like duke it out. And then we become best friends by the end of it.
Absolutely. And one thing there's something I like to do too, is if I fight someone who might be like a little lower power and I check the battle report and I see something that stands out, I'm the type of guy that'll message and be like, hey, you might have had me if you moved your marshal over here.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Trying to encourage them to learn more about the game so they can get better. I think that's an important aspect that a lot don't do.
That's actually really great. One of the things that I really enjoyed about my early game experience when I first started becoming like a very small dolphin was the alliances, because I was still in my small alliance, and the alliances that we would be up against versus were generally non-spenders. And then, I'm here with my squad, right? And so then they would like rally me and treat me like a big whale. So I was getting that real experience just on a smaller scale. And then one guy texted me, he's actually in ACS now, Bad Deb. He texted me and he was like, hey, you want to put your red gear on Carly radar. Don't just do your like DVA glass cannon where you put everything in DVA. And because back then, like those main heroes were so overpowered. And I was like, oh, Carly Ray, I didn't even think about radar. And just getting that kind of feedback was really cool.
Yeah, that's the name of the game to me. That's what makes it so much fun, especially with your experiences, like as you experience to pass it in, to see the people that are coming into the game at server 2300 and, 2200, and being able to let them know kind of like how you should build or help your gears or your resources or your specific buildings, just from your own experiences, right? Because I feel like everybody goes through that, but not everybody shares there. So it's great to hear.
Yeah, I was using all my diamonds for zooming everywhere because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these diamonds. And Narazuri was like, stop. Use them for a hero recruitment ticket so your wall of honor doesn't suck. It still sucks, but it sucks less now.
Now I know what you use all your diamonds for. It's the same thing I use them for, and it's advanced teleports.
Oh my god. So many teleports.
I come in here sometimes when I do the live and I'm like, I'm exhausted from spending diamonds on teleports. It's crazy. It's crazy. Especially Meteorite. Oh god.
Oh my god. Meteor, I swear, is designed to just eat your troops and diamonds and teleports.
Yeah. Yeah, it does a good job at that too, Prna. It does a good job. executes off. It's successful. And free to play, like I said, I was just saying the other day that nobody likes Meteorite for the most part. It's like the free to play and low spenders just get slaughtered. The event is just having them get slaughtered, and they can't really move around. And then the high spenders don't really like it either, because it's like so expensive for us to pop around and defend our team, and like, we use so many teleports that it eats our diamond. It's like, we don't like it either. It's just like, we're all kind of in this boat of, we do it for the rewards, and in the limited amount of fighting that usually exists. So we do it.
It's not even great fighting. You just go hit somebody and take their stuff, and then you move on to somebody else. It's not even like, there's no strategy.
No, but like you just said, when you're done with it, you end up in shield mode because everybody in Kill Event is shielded. So it's kind of like the only thing you can do at that stage. But they got to do something about it. The meteorite is just, it's rough. It's rough. I feel bad it was actually on my previous server. I had started this thing I wanted to do where I called it a QB corner. And I was saying, all right, if you're free to play low spend, come into the corner. I'm just going to hang around in the corner and try to protect you. So you can get your, so I tried to do like this QB corner, and it worked a little bit, and we were perfecting it and getting a little bit better because I found the event to be more fun. Instead of you collecting and trying to win, I found it to be more fun helping the free-to-play low spend all get their rewards. That was more fun to
get their
to
points and to get their chests. That makes sense, actually. Yeah.
Because they're going to be more excited than you. Like you just said it. It's not fun for you. Like you're just like, whatever. I take all your stuff. It's no problem. But you think about like how exciting it is for people that don't spend or are spend when they get those chests. It's incredibly important to them. They're like, yes, I want. So I don't know. I just feel like I made it fun for myself. Where I'm like, well, if we can protect you and get you chests, then let's do that. But
and honestly, that's what's fun about Kill Day too, is when somebody big comes and is trying to beat up a whole alliance, and then you go like fend them off. I think that's the most fun part about Kill Day.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. It's more fun to especially when people are invading your server and knocking them around. And so that's just that's a blast. That's awesome. I love it, especially with the other alliances, even like the weaker alliances, and you're able to pop around.
Exactly. I love playing defense for the smaller alliances and like going immediately and ashing somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure they love you too. I'm sure they.
All they need to do is put the picture with the heart glasses, and I'll leave them alone.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm sure those small alliances on your server love you though, and they're like, "Oh, good, Prna's here. We're good."
Well, they do and they don't, because I also do transfers for my server, and you know how transfers are. It's like a lot of managing people's expectations and getting people with good power, but that also don't just want to go to the top alliance. So I have built up goodwill, but then I also use some of it.
And you have to send them. You're sending them down to the smaller alliances.
Yeah, so next season, actually, like after season 6, ACS is not going to be taking any transfers. We're sending all transfers to the other alliances because these are good folks. And, if we can get purples at the higher end of that range who want to come with their friends and lead an alliance on a powerful server, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. Listen, it's 100% makes sense. That's a good problem to have because, you're trying to build your server up to have multiple strong teams. And I get it. Like, who doesn't want to be on the number one team, right? They want to all be with Prna and the VIP teams. But at the same time, like you said, it's you gotta limit the expectations to be like, hey, listen, you get to be on the same server. And you get the benefit of being protected and have help during the season, right? So, because I'm sure you guys are just helping the server during the season, where you're like, oh we'll come over and pop in the mud and help your team win and do stuff. So, it's awesome to hear. Love it. Good problem. Okay. So we're going to go into, Mike the Sage has some VIP18 bases. It was awesome to see your base. Thank you for sharing your story and everything surrounding it and your journey for the game. That was awesome to hear.
Thank you so much. And, feel free to DM me with questions and stuff.
I do want to throw out just real quick, not only in chat, but I'm actually getting messages in game. Prna, they're saying that you have they don't even know you, and you have quickly became their favorite VIP18 after hearing you talk and share everything.
Oh, that's so sweet. Look at that. I love you guys too.
WWC is a fan of Prna.
I'm a fan of WWC.
Awesome. But your voice, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for still coming on, even with your voice.
Thank you.
Incredibly appreciate all your time. And you are always welcome to our program.
Perfect. I'll talk to you guys soon, I'm sure.
Thank you, Prna. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Take
All
care.
right.
Thank you.
All right. That is Prna from server 735. What a lovely woman there.
Like
Mike.
I was expecting stories, but like she is amazing. Like I talked to her, on Discord and stuff, and we chat, but like actually hearing her talk and share everything, like I don't know, I appreciate her so much more. Like it's just amazing her stories behind all that.
Her honesty too. Like she just opened up, like, I mean, no beating around the bush, no like nonsense, just incredible. Base stories phenomenal, just as we expected, right? I mean, guys, there's so many great base stories out there. That's what we see all the time, right? We see these bases when Mike tells you, like, shows these things, and now you, like, hopefully I see the vision too, right? Like, you guys want to see more of these, because I think that's kind of what me and Mike just have shared on Discord when we talk to one another. Like, there's so many good stories out there, and she certainly did not let us down. That was phenomenal. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we have Mike the Sage to thank, by the way. He ran into Prna and put the thank out. So thank Mike the Sage for that. Prna popping in today. He is something else at Mike the Sage. He is everywhere. I don't know if you've heard, but he is everywhere, as the hedgehog says.
I chat with I'm actually trying to calm down on the other servers because it just becomes too much. But I muted a lot of channels.
Mike, the whole thing, as you know with myself, it has become too much. I'm trying to do way too much at the same time, and it was officially burning me out. So please do not get to the place I was at. I forbid you. All right, Mike. Well, let's go. You want to go through the base you have?
Yeah, I sent you some. I couldn't get all 11 because today was fight day, and
they were everywhere.
They're all pretty much on. Oh yeah, and I would find them. I had them all set, and then they ported out.
That's all right. We can do what it is. Before we do, though, you guys, before we jump into that, let me boom. Let me hop on here real quick and let's talk about coordinates list for those of you that do not know. So coordinates list for everybody. Coordinates list, discord.gg. Oh, Jesus, where is going on here? Let me just do that. Coordinates list.gg, or I'm sorry, discord.gg/coordinates list will bring you to the coordinates. I believe they just celebrated 10,000. Wasn't that right? Did I see that announcement?
Yeah, we broke 10,000 members. Yep.
Incredible. Great stuff. Congrats to Mike and the team for that. Actually, this let me get you over here. Put Mike in here. What's your team name? What's your alliance?
Omen, all capitals.
No, that's it. I should know that by now. And what's your server number?
1057.
1057, and your THP?
182.
Okay. But I just had like 5 something up there for Prna, and now I had to change it to 1.
Oh, I know. My heart just sank. Oh man.
You enjoyed it when it said Mike the Sage, Omen, and had her power. Anyway, so having way too much damn fun around here. So Discord guys, the coordinates list. Come over here, check it out. If you need server coordinates for anywhere, you know where to come. Come here. Before we get into that though, they do have giveaways, as you can see here. They give away cool stuff. You just enter and join. They have Blimp, Castle, whatever you want. This is 2 winners. They're going to do this on June 21st. So you have 4 more days to get into this one. And all you got to do is be verified on here. Hit join. Boom. You get a couple giveaways there for yourselves. They give you the deco. If you want to donate a gift to somebody, go ahead and let them know. They'll run a little thing like this giveaway, and then you get your name out there for doing it. So they have that. Then you come down on the channels list here. You'll see coordinates requests, and that's where you can get coordinates to anywhere. Just put in where you want to be requested. They'll do that. Send the coordinates right to you in game to any server. So if you want to find Prna and send Prna some flowers, go ahead, get her coordinates, and thank her for being on the program today. I would appreciate that because that would be nice for the WWC to do. And then also we have Google Sheets. So this is where all that cool stuff is that they give you access to. Again, just a quick reminder, if you see any of this stuff being used in videos and they're not being credited, please put in the comments and credit them because they do an awful lot of hard work putting this spreadsheet together. In here, you will find the VIP18 bases, the VIP18 THPs. You're going to find servers, all the servers and their power. You're going to find a kill list and all the kills. So much stuff in the spreadsheet that they put together and work their ass off. So many people that you can go. And they give that to you to be able, anybody to access. Just click on the link and bring up the spreadsheet. So go check out Coordinates List today. We're also a partner of WWC, so go get them. All right, Mike, let's take a look at some of these bases you got going here. See what you got. Hold on.
And going back to the giveaways just real quick. We got that one, and we are working on a couple of other ones that will be coming up. We got a special one that we are working on that I will, once I get more details on it, I will let you know.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I have to
pin the chat.
Give me one. Give me a second.
Do what you got to do, man.
Well, Doberman likes whatever my global expedition stuff is, so send it over. Find. There we go. Oops. Okay. All right. So everybody, part of that team first nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I always got to take care of the team. Team wants something, team gets something. All right, Mike, let's go. Before I get sidetracked again, let me jump into yours. Let's pin you up. All right, so first one we have today is we got here.
He actually came up earlier. That's the 1200 VIP18.
Yeah, somebody was saying, oh, here we go. Awesome. Nothing awesome about clicking multiple times.
Oh, there we go. My pet peeve.
I know. All right. Oh, well, this time we got 2 side by side again. So I do like, they must know a lot of people coming to visit maybe. Or they lined it up for the WWC. You know what? We'll just say they lined it up for the WWC. That's what we're going to stick with.
I think that sounds great.
Thank you,
That's
Mike.
what I heard.
Thank you. That's what I heard too. So here is Amson. This is the one who just You know, remember we had the one last week with the double swords or whatever, and they were kind of together.
Sahala or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you. Look at your memory. Yeah, good stories going on here. That's all I know. Again, the stories is what goes through my head every time I see one. What they have going. I can't help but look over on the right too at the whatever's going on over here is quite the scene. I mean, what this guy's got going on, huh?
Yeah.
This is incredible. Yeah, okay. So Amson, 1202. Congrats to him. A winged warrior action going on. Okay, so we have next one we have is from 393. Little Worm.
This is one that is very unique. Is all I'm gonna say.
You spoiled it, Mike. Oh, what the hell's going on? Wow. Yeah, that is something else.
There's definitely a story on this, and I have to find out what this is. It is so like I don't want to say strange because it's just different. It's unique among everything else, and I really would like to know what is behind this.
Yeah. 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 Well, so Little Worm, very fitting. What was his name? Little Worm. Did he change his name Little Worm because of the base, or was he Little Worm before? You know, if you had him in your sheet, you originally was Little Worm.
I've had. That's actually I can tell you if you had a different name. Hold on. This was also nope. I don't know, but the name of the base is Thai, and it translates to long life.
Long life.
Yes.
All right. Well, there is Little Worm 3 server 393. All right. Now we have Demonzilla on server 956. Oh, here we go. Gonna get the double click, Mike.
The inspiration for this one, at least me looking at it, you will recognize it pretty much instantly.
All right. Demon. You know, part of this is like.
It's the Glaciaridon.
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? There's also a reward on it. Or no, this is part. I was thinking this was part of his thing. It's like because he's in season 5, and this box
No,
is
it's
part of the picture.
It's the MG
But
below
it's
it. Yeah.
It's just okay. So he just used the game's image. This is somebody who I wonder if there's a story behind it, or do you just like say here you just use your.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's kind of neat to see it animated. Besides just sitting there getting pummeled for 30 seconds.
Just go into the water and then come out. Yeah, interesting. Okay, that's Demonzilla. Demonzilla server 956. All right. Cola King. I feel like that name is very familiar. Cola King, server 509. Oh, this is okay. There we go. All right, we got a whole thing going on here. This person must be in the soda business.
Yeah, Cola King has been on there forever. So I'm happy to see that they finally got it.
Well, this guy's going nowhere. Have confidence that him to put his, when they do this, it's a really ballsy move. When they make their VIP18 base their alliance. You know what I mean? Like he goes nowhere. Like he's 82E, you know. And now you could say, 82E, like a lot of the servers we originally come from or the teams we originally come from, we say, who we are. Like originally we always reference that, but this is taking it to another level, right?
Yes.
So Cola King, yeah. Server 3. I wonder if he's originally from server 3 or if he transferred into server. Always interesting to even know that, But there's a
since I started the sheet, he has always been on 3. So for about a year now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, our OGs would know. Eric would know. Eric been around. There he goes. Right there's Eric. Pretty sure he's always been server 3. See? There you go. All you got to do is ask, Mike. You got circles out here. Who know? Wait. Server. Oh no. Cola King is OG. He did not try. Okay. Look at this. I love it. I love these OGs. Boom. WWC. Plethora of information. All this stuff. Love it. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you. So yeah, he's a really OG, Mike. He's talking server 3. I mean, no one deserved a base more than this guy. Get him his base. All right, so he's soda base. Very interesting. Got this whole pump thing going. I see that it's filling up the tube here. Then it goes in. Got the drinks. Got his whole movie. I take this as like a movie seat or something going on. Is this soda? Is Cola King? Cola King.
So we need to get him and the popcorn guy together.
Oh man, we
Philly
really
bagel.
do. That popcorn guy is something else, huh? Everybody's still with the popcorn guy. Everybody knows the popcorn guy. He's good stuff. Well, I may be seeing him in the future, Mike. He may be having an opportunity to burn me, Cola King, at some point.
You'll be in. Oh, Cola King, yes. I was like, Philly Bagel. You'd have to, you have to come to my range.
Oh, is that the popcorn guy, Philly Bagel? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's popcorn.
Yeah, the popcorn guy's Philly Bagel.
Philly Bagel. Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, so Cola King. So congratulations to OG finally getting his base. Good for him. Good stuff, Cola King. There's a story to be had here as well, by the way. No doubt. Man's in the soda business or something. Maybe I would guess the root beer business, Mike. What would you say? Looks more like a root beer,
Something like
doesn't
that,
it?
yeah.
Root beer going on. All right, so we have Preem in server 272. Throwing ice, swatting. Wait. Oh. There are so many people now that have like the tank. Prna was just telling us about like they want you to use similar things to right
speed up the process. Yeah.
The two things in this that we see a lot of: the plane flying around, right, and then like the tank that's like in front of the base. That's just being annoying and shooting. That ends up getting like swatted or squashed, or we see both of those things a lot. kills that and then swats to playing with that. Yeah. All right. I get Preem in server 272. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I butcher. One of my favorite things that I do is butcher names. I just absolutely butcher them. It's kind of a gift. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just go
You
for
ever
what it is.
you ever watch the video where the guy goes into the classroom and he's like
Oh yeah.
pronouncing
Oh yeah.
the names from
yeah.
like
Peel.
eh,
Key and Peel. Substitute teacher?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We actually I work with a guy named Aaron, and we always call him AA Ron.
AA Ron. Yeah. There was
Yeah.
somebody who remember there was somebody we had in chat used to call AA Ron that we had in WWC.
Yeah.
And he's got mad. We haven't seen AA Ron in a while. But yeah.
But we'll be on meetings at work, and we'll be like, "Hey, AA Ron, what do you think of this?"
Everybody in the country that's ever named Aaron just was like, oh no, because now there always will be AA Ron.
D nice, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, substitute teacher. Yeah, great bit. Key and Peel, good stuff. All right, we have DJ16 from server 8085. Wow, 8085. We're getting up there, man. That's high up. High up. All right, we got a couple people make an appearance here.
You know what's awesome is having squads go right across
That's what I need, a little appearance.
the screen. Right? Yeah.
Starring role in the base. At DJ16, huh? All right. Quite a tornado into a warrior. Like, what percent of bases do you think actually don't have a story and somebody just said, I don't know, I thought it was cool?
I don't know. I
You know?
do know some were just like, because they're sick of waiting, they were just like, just make something. One of them, he left the game before it got done, but he literally told the devs, just do something with a book.
Just do something
And
with a
he's
book.
just like, you do, yeah, he's like, do whatever you want. I just wanted to book, like, whatever, just make it cool. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Like, he was just sick of waiting because the back and forth and, you know, what they go through and, you know, you give back your feedback and then you have to wait 2 to 3 weeks before they come back saying, oh, okay, well, we need to change this. And you give your feedback and you have to wait another 2 to 3 weeks before they come back with the next fix. So
Yeah.
they were just getting sick of it.
Yeah. I suppose when you drop that much money, you start to become impatient.
Right. And they're, you know, and then, like I said, I'm happy that they're starting to knock them out more, and especially they're happy. But it's just, yeah, it's just their process. And you would think with the amount of money they spend, they would have more of a dedicated team to just the bases so they can knock them out fast. But
well, I think that was your
no.
point too that you had made originally, where like, you know, with all the money they're spending, the least they could do is like pay a few design people to just get it done.
Yeah, I mean we're up to my last count was
Be close to 500, no?
465.
465. Crazy.
It is.
All right, and then we got let's do the last one you have here, which is Pika Pika Pika.
And you'll know why it's called that.
So that's in server 746.
Yep. And USSR, man, are another Aussie. You're gonna like this one. It is a mother effing Jedi Pika.
Yep. Right up Mike's alley. Mike, Wisconsin, Mewtwo. Oh, I'm gonna love this one.
And then
It's amazing that they allowed them to do a lightsaber.
It's a light up stick. It's not a lightsaber.
I mean, it goes away.
I know.
Like when it right here, see, it went away. It's a lightsaber.
Yeah,
a
but
light
I'm
up
also
stick
wondering.
wouldn't go away.
Yeah, fair point. But I'm also noticing that the hilt, you can't see it. It's completely covered by his hand. So I'm wondering if that was the way to get around it.
Hmm.
It's a light sword.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But that was very good of him to get that because he clearly got it. Maybe he got away because it's green too. Maybe it's not like, red, white, black. Nobody has yellow, do they? In Star Wars? Does anybody have yellow? Or whatever this is, like a greenish almost? Like a green,
Oh, there's
right?
plenty of
Like
green.
a light.
Yeah.
Is this like a light? I suppose there is, right? Yeah, there's plenty of green inside. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's pretty close to getting. Well, then it turns yellow. The Harry Potter-esque. Turns into like a Harry Potter-esque like lightsaber. But all right, well, very cool for the Star Wars fans out there. That is certainly pika pika pika. A little is that what we got too? Is it Aussie? Do we have Australian?
Yeah, USSR's on. Yep.
So they must know. I guarantee they know about the WWC because the way that it gets advertised in Australia, they definitely know about us. I know that. Hey, and while we got this, so how many did we get, Mike? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got 7. You get 7 out of the 11. That's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty damn. You know what's funny, guys? I'm gonna tell you. So I see this crap in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. So I already see a Davey here. That's green, but Ray has a yellow saber. I have no clue what you're talking about, but Mike does. Mike knows exactly what you just said. Whoever Ray is, I know you know who that is, right? That last comment.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yep. So what we were saying is we were gonna do like I was just gonna have like a Star Wars show for all of the community, for the WWC community. Because I couldn't believe how many Star Wars people there are out there. I was gonna have Mike the Sage and Mewtwo and Wisconsin and I think who else? Saro. I think Saro is Star Wars, right? I think he said, oh, look at this. Now Ducky, look at this, Mike. You know, Ducky too. You could have Ducky. We're going to have a whole panel. I was going to have these guys come on and give just like, like an hour Star Wars show. That's just Star Wars stuff for the WWC community. I swear to God, it seems like there's so many people that are interested in this stuff that these guys have a conversation. We're in a group chat. And these guys start talking and have these conversations, and I'm like, my God, it just becomes wild. I have no clue what they're talking about. That's why it's wild. But now Ducky can be involved too, because Ducky wants in. No, I know all about SW. What the hell is SW, Mike?
Star Wars.
Oh, sorry. See, I don't even know that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I am so not Star Wars guy. I am not, but all of these folks are. And listen, I just give to the people. Whatever the people want, I give. And if you all want Star Wars, then by all means, that's what you get. Here, you know what? I don't know who's out here right now, but let's put a poll in, Mike. How about that? Because I told these guys they could have a show, and they seem to be quite into it. So, watch this, Mike.
The last one I'll give you for today. This actually is for the football fans out there. So if you like football, you'll definitely like the 49ers base. I want to give a shout out to Zen because he's been sending me some that I was missing while talking to you.
Okay. 49ers. Okay. All right. 49ers fan. Interesting. Okay. Oh, he's got the whole stadium here, huh?
Yeah, you got to watch it to the end though.
Oh, don't worry, man. I'm tuned in. Tuned in.
And
All
it
right.
turns into
I incredibly appreciate this. I think this is like, guys, I'm not a 49ers fan by far, but I am an enormous Bears fan, as you know. And I think this is incredibly cool. It's different from what everybody else is doing. It's very inventive how he did it. He did this and got away with it as a pure football fan, and love the Bears so much that I could appreciate this from a 49ers fan. That's incredible. Like, just really cool, really nice job by whoever this is, Peekaboo, or no, I'm sorry, the 49ers, Dodd in server 588. Really cool work. Cool idea. Unique. Yep. Big fan, Mike.
No, that was the 49ers. Peekaboo is the
yeah, I
new
know.
one.
I said it's a 49ers
okay.
Warzone 588. I know I saw Peek. I said Peekaboo. But no, it's this guy, 49ers. Does he have anything else for you? Oh, yeah, look, he's a huge 49er. I wonder if this guy plays for the 49ers. No, let's see how strong he is. Could very well. Yeah, like he's 473. It very well could play. Could be a player. I know there was somebody hit me up and was talking to me. I won't say who they are. I won't say whatever player, but somebody hit me up that we found out a football player that was playing in the game, and they were talking to me about it. So yeah, we did find that out. So who knows? Could be a football player. Anyway, great work, 49ers. 588, great work. Awesome. Peekaboo, another Pika though. That's what I was seeing. Peekaboo. Am I saying that right, Mike? You think?
You are saying it exactly how I would have.
Okay. Peekaboo, and it looks like Lex. Peekaboo Lex. Warzone 170. So this is in my neck of the woods. 170. I'll be running into this base. Let's see what we got.
I should be saying this more, but the name of the base is Nutty the Corgi.
I really wish we could find them in that, like where I found Prna's. That's why I found Prna's in the game with the present, because it just isolates the base and it shows it. I wish we could I wish they had a search function in there.
Dude, don't even get me started.
It's just, you know what I mean? Like, just give me a search
I have
function.
a number. So like I have the number of where they are. So like Peekaboo is number 233.
Yeah.
So I have to scroll down. I'm like, okay, 233 divided by 3 is like I don't know, 77 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so that's how many rows I have to go down. So I'm like 1, 2, 3. I'll count down the rows until I can find them.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured, but at least it could get you in the general area, you know? So.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I got completely distracted on this because I was just like, this other base is, like, it's cutting off a lot of his picture, the poor guy. Like, you can't even, see the whole thing. So, I guess we get the gist of what's happening. It looks like a fox almost or something, like a fox robot. Got the ears and whatever, because the dog. Oh yeah, because the dog turns in. Is that a corgi? Is that what they call that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Nutty the corgi.
Nutty the corgi. Okay. The claw and then turns into the robot corgi, I guess. Well, yeah. I mean, very cool. Very cool. I like it. Dog lover. Big fan. Big fan. Let's see. Does he have his dog in his profile? Or is this a Pokemon thing? Is that what this is? This is supposed to be off the Pokemon thing, or is it you think this is off his dog? Because it looks very similar. I take it this is Peekaboo. Now, where's Mewtwo when I need him?
The next picture, right behind Pikachu.
Is what?
Mewtwo.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Well, no, I mean, that is... It is definitely his dog. There's Mewtwo, too. It's definitely his dog, but...
This right here. It looks like his
Yeah.
dog, but then his dog happens to look like is Peekaboo over like a supposed to be a corgi.
Yes. Yeah, literally the name of the base is Nutty the Corgi. Like if you look it up in the list.
But I'm saying, is this Peekaboo supposed to be taken after a corgi to begin with from Pokemon? I mean, it just looks very similar to a corgi. Like his dog and Peekaboo look very similar. The way that the ears are. So I wasn't sure if that's the premise of it, but I don't know. Again, another thing. If you want, I put another poll up and have Mewtwo run his own Pokemon show too. I could do that as well. Whatever the people want, I give. So, but very cool. Very cool nonetheless. Another guy that I'm happy he got his or her Peekaboo is female, I think. Sometimes you don't know because sometimes they put that and then they sell and they keep it there and everybody knows them. Let's see what's trying there. Well, holy shit. Damn. That's strong, bro. I mean, that's like, Prna, we just saw like 520, 526. But I look at some of the VIP 18s that are around us, and this person must have waited a long time for their base too, Mike. Because the VIP 18s that are coming around right now for the bases are like 400 million. I see VIP 18s. So the fact that I see actually around high 300 million bases that aren't even VIP 18s yet. So it seems to be around a threshold right now of around 400 million. So the fact this person's at 520, they probably waited a while for their base. And to think this woman is 520 and Prna is like what, 525, I think?
Yeah.
What she was. And she's like 600 servers later is incredibly impressive. Incredibly.
Indeed.
Impressive. Oh, this
yeah,
is
the only... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, well, I was going to say Eric's OG Eric is correcting me that it's actually this is Pikachu. He's correcting me. This is Pikachu. Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was just going to say the only OG that does not have their base is the Timeless Queen. But I feel like that's on purpose.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought Timeless Queen left. I thought you said Timeless Queen left. Or you said Timeless Queen will never get a base. At this point, she doesn't want it. Didn't you say that?
I did not say that. Someone else might have.
Oh.
But I just feel like at this time, she might not care or what. I don't know the story.
I thought we were looking through the
only
thing, and I thought you said that, like, Timeless Queen will never have a base or something. Just she stopped asking for the base or something like that. That's why it's stuck in my brain. That Timeless Queen, but I don't know. I could have very well made up that story, Mike. It satisfied me. I saw her there, and I just, sometimes I make up these things.
Just because I did a time check, I don't know if you want to do arena.
Okay. This is another thing, guys. I hate arena. I really, really hate arena. I don't like it. I just end up like getting stuck they try to have me fight my own server, and I won't do it. So I just end up being stuck. Like I just want to open the boxes here that I get all the boxes. Once I open the boxes, I don't care because they just give me servers. So I tried to do it earlier, and I have 4 left, but I just, I don't care. And like the other people, the ones that are stronger, that are up there, to fight them. But the problem is if I fight these people that are higher that I know I'm going to lose to, they get the points. and my other team is fighting, and it's like I guess I'll just fight Peanut and just give Peanut the points, right? Or Vulture or somebody and just lose to my own team. I just hate fighting my own team at all. Like I don't like it. Like in 3v3 at least, like you make it that way and you do whatever. But God, it drives me bonkers that like do that. Like what if I accidentally I beat? I'm not gonna beat you, but
Well, yeah, and I get to a point where I think I'm doing really well, and I hit like a threshold, like where I think I get in the top 100, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Haha, here's someone that's 20 to 30 million above you now, just to keep you
keep you down.
keep you back." So, and then I will, at that point where I know I'm going to lose no matter what I do, I find my teammates on purpose and I fight them to boost them up because I'm like, there's no point in me doing this.
Man getting you down, Mike.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even say getting me down, but
it's
just like, are you kidding, man? We have Warzone Duel, right? We are going against Mega on 984. What are we going to do with that? 4 VIP18s in one alliance. They're just going to sit in garrison. I mean, we're not going to stop. We're going to fight as much as we can and empty those drill grounds.
right.
But
you're not going to go anywhere.
It's like what an unfair matching we have with that. It's crazy.
You guys don't have anybody strong enough to do anything about it. They just what did they rank you in your server? Like in the server rankings, are you the third team, the second team?
And on the server, we're number 1.
Oh, you're the top server.
We're the top alliance on the server. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's 1v1, and you're saying that the one is completely unbalanced compared to what their one is. Okay.
Yeah. Mega's their one, and they're hold on. Let me see.
It's very strange.
It is very shocking. But again, we keep getting, like I said, limited for transfers and stuff too. So it's like we can't even get someone in to assist and help. It's gonna be fun. See, they are
thank you, Circles. Appreciate you, buddy.
29.5 billion in power.
Okay.
Actually, you know what?
What are you in power?
I was just gonna say, let me check mine because actually we might be up there.
Also, I'll tell you this, Mike. I changed over to white troops on my drill ground when I got the T11s and I went to 3-star the other night. So I'm now white troops all the time because for those of you that don't know, when you for white troops, you get this additional skill. When armored troops are deployed and the battle is lost, you cause the additional enemy unit deaths equal to 5%. I can tell you that I fought today, and plenty of attacks, by the way. Attacks galore into a pond. I'll show you guys how many reports I'll have. I still am sitting with 53,000. I lost like 9,000 troops. That's it. And you guys look at how many fights I had. Look at all this. This is all. These are all the fights I had. If you're like thinking like, oh, but how much did you really fight? I mean, look at this. I mean, it's incredible. I fought for like, I don't know, must have fought for 40 minutes or something. 30 minutes. Those were all the fights I had. And out of all of that, I only lost 9,000 troops. So, it's incredible. Hanging on to the troops. Not sure if we're going to fight tonight or not. Sorry, Mike, go ahead. You were saying
no.
You were looking.
No, I was looking. We're actually, as Alliance power, very close. We're only 400 million difference. But that just means we're looks like we're just more top heavy. But still, with their VIP 18s, it's just going to be a fun challenge to try to break through.
Yeah, I mean,
have no-
it sounds completely unbalanced. I'm wondering if you have enough strong servers to balance everything out. Like, do you have enough people that would be considered number ones, and you just got the short end of the stick because they ended up with that one was left over? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm just wondering if that's the situation.
I don't know, but we're geared up and ready to go.
Yeah, we have 4 days left, Mike. We're down to 4 days in the season. That's it. That's it. Sunday is it, brother. Sunday I reset. The season 6 ends for us. And here is where we are so far for the number one for first place.
And I hope the time difference between season 6 and season 7 is a lot less
No,
than between season 5
there's
and season
no
6.
way. There's no way. It's going to be incredibly long. It's going to be incredibly long. Because I think it's going to be very long because they're going to combine servers. So after this transfer, we're going to have our transfer. The season's going to end. They're going to have the transfer. They're going to allow people to port to their new server, and they're going to break apart the rankings to make it 3 through 164. And then it was one. And guys, keep me honest. I don't remember. I think it was 165 through 292 or something like that. I think it was. I think was the new bracket they were going up to, somewhere around there. So the new 3 through 164 is going to form, though, which means who knows what they're going to do with that. That's a huge bracket, 3 through 164. Now they have to figure out what to do with the OGs and us, brand new to a lot of people. And I'm quite sure we're going to have, if I had a Desert Brawl, I mean, they should have a Desert Brawl because that was incredibly successful. So they should. Everybody loves a server war, like Warzone duels. Everybody loves that. And that's a great opportunity for them to break in this new bracket that they have through 164 to see how they're going to have everybody fight amongst that. So my guess would be you got 3 weeks for the server war. You have 3 weeks for Desert Brawl. Although I think they said 4 weeks. There are only 3 weeks you play, but there's really 4 weeks in it. So the Desert Brawl, I think it's 4 weeks for Desert Brawl, even though you don't do anything in the first week. And then 3 weeks for that. So now let's say you're at 2 months already, Mike. And then around that, you're going to have meteorites, of course. That's going to be 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there of meteorites. So that's going to be another month. At least 4 meteorites will be fit in there, I guarantee you. That's another month. So now we're at 3 full months. Then don't forget we have 2 weeks of transfers. So that's going to add 2 more weeks to it. Then you have Champions Duel, which is what? How long is Champions Duel? Like, I think 2 weeks? Champions Duel, or is it 3 weeks? Does anybody remember? Can't remember if it's 2 or 3 weeks. But either way, that's another month between the 2 weeks of the transfer and Champions Duel. That's another month. So I'm already at 4 months, Mike. That's 4 months.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I didn't say anything outlandish of what they would do. Warzone Duel and a Desert Brawl. I mean, or not Desert Brawl. What do we do? Gold Vein. So they didn't do Gold Vein. Maybe they'll do Gold Vein again, right? They had the Desert Brawl. I know a lot of people love the Desert Brawl. Maybe they'll bring that back. You could do that at the same time if you wanted to, but yeah, 3 weeks. So you got 3 weeks for Champions Duel. So yeah, if you do Gold Vein and you do the Warzone Duel, which it would be a damn shame if they got rid of Warzone Duel. I think most people would rather have Warzone Duel over Meteorite. So it would be a damn shame if they didn't do that. But just to keep you busy, they don't do these things back to back. So to fit them in, they usually have some kind of meteorite to keep you busy. So I'm gonna guess at the very minimum, Mike, 4 months. Once we hit Sunday, it'll be the start of the clock of 4 months. And to be honest with you, that's a minimum. I would guess more closer to 5. Would be my guess of how long this all takes. Yeah, look, OG. Look at his. OG said it right there. Eric. He said guaranteed like 5 months. Yeah, I agree with him. That would be my timetable. It would be somewhere between 4 to 5 months. And I think within there we're going to do headquarters. I think we're going to do the they're going to allow us to move headquarters. That would be my complete guess, by the way. I prefer not to have to do with what the developers are talking about or saying. Not that anybody else does either, because there's certainly not going to be 280 million oil or whatever the hell bullshit chart is out there going. But I do think they're gonna do something with that. And I know everybody's screaming like if you had to do something, do non-Valor tech too, because everybody's just sitting there with full tech. Really, we're not far away from removing the entire tech center and just leaving a tactical button and getting rid of all the rest of the tech. We're not doing anything with it. So,
hey, speaking of, how's your mastery coming along?
Mike, one thing this show will see is 3 full mastery, because I'm getting there, brother. We're at 86% now.
Awesome.
So it's probably another month. Don't forget, do you remember the date I started this? To see how long it's going to take?
Was it February 1st?
Damn, look at this guy. This must be Mike the Sage right here. Boom. Dead answer. February 1st. Yep. So we're coming up on the 5th month of mastery. Yep. No purchase Valor except, again, I don't go out and just purchase the Valor, but I did buy a couple trains. There were a couple trains that got bought. So there is some Valor in there. I only say I don't buy Valor because I didn't get the trains just for the Valor. I got the trains for the team. I didn't get the trains for the Valor. But I did buy a couple, just to be honest, in here. And then also, they did come out with that new Moonstone Blessing where they gave me some Valor for purchasing stuff that they give for the rewards. Again, I forgot what that was. Was that during Bullseye? I think it's Bullseye. I'm pretty sure it was. What's next week? Are we already wrapping around to Bullseye next week? Oh, there it is. Moonstone Blessing. Is this? Yeah, Valor. Yeah, it's going to be Bullseye. So that one had, a decent amount of Valor in it, which gave. So I did those 2 things, and it's going to take me probably close to 6 months. So if you factor in all that stuff, it's going to take a free-to-play person who doesn't get to do all that stuff even more. It's going to take even longer to do a mastery. And the unfortunate part, if you're sitting there saying, oh, I don't need mastery for my 3rd team, you hit the wall at 39% tactical, and they force you to come back into mastery to complete it. You have to complete all 3 masteries before you can go past 39% in tactical. So it's going to take you 6 months minimum to complete your mastery. Maybe even, if you're free to play, you'll spend more like 7 months, 8 months before you're going to get to continue with your tactical 39% to a pointless team that you'll probably never use if you're free to play low spend, at least for the next 3 years. While you're trying to complete your 1st team and then maybe you have the rest go to your 2nd, they're going to force you to complete your 3rd team. It's unfortunate, to say the least. But yeah, so then everybody was saying, oh, you didn't do tactical, you should be doing tactical, you should blah blah blah. Well, we'll see, Mike, how this all works out, because I have 6-7 months that I'll just be doing tactical while everybody else is backfilling their masteries. So we'll see how I end up. I'm just excited to have 3 teams. That's all I want to get, have 3 teams. and fill all that in, and then we'll see. And I'm ticking closer to. I think Eric and Circle. I don't know. Both of you guys keep me honest. I like when the OGs are here to keep me honest. I think I'm gonna end up losing 0.7 million right now, right? So I need 0.08 to maintain 90 million. Is that correct? Was it 0.7? You said I lose? You said 6.7. 6.7. I know compliance would be happy right now that we're saying that. Yeah, look, Mike. So I'm losing 0.7 to 0.8 after the season. That's a bonus for you. You must be happy. You're going to gain 0.7, 0.8 for the season. You must be happy about that.
Always.
Well, you know where it's coming from. It's probably coming from the totem too, because the totem is a 15% increase to boost damage, which is huge. And then you get your second one. I've got this totem, my eagle totem. I'm already at level 9. On, yeah, no. So I'm on level 9. I've gotten my second one. And I don't know how much longer we can do. I'm gonna have to coming up. I'll unlock this bear one just to unlock it. I won't be pushing it, but I'll unlock it. Actually, I might do that with my next one just to be careful because we only have 4 more days left, so I can't push much more. But that'll give you an idea of how long you're going to be able to push this. There, you got to just push one team. I like how I made a video that like everybody's like, oh, that's obvious to do. I know so many people that were messaging me. They were splitting it across the board. I think people take for granted just because they know like certain things and how to strategize or play the game or think ahead. They just assume like everybody does. And if they don't know their knowledge, then people are dopes. You know what I mean? It's very insulting. Like, I just think like, not everybody.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Everybody might not see in the future that way to know how to play the game. And honestly, the way people act and how they say like, oh, that's obvious. Oh, everybody knows that. When you say stuff like that, that's what prevents people from asking questions. Because they think if they ask a question, you're going to treat them like a dope because they asked that question. You know what I mean? Like, just don't, you're better off not saying anything. Don't say anything. Like, it's just terrible. You've been there, Mike? Oh, please share. Please share when you were dopey.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't know when, but I definitely remember the feeling of asking questions and someone like, come on, you don't know that, or like, like everyone knows that it's this, or like you said, it's common sense or common knowledge that it's this, and you're like, oh, cool, okay, well then I'm going to be quiet because I don't want to get put down again. And then you might ask your close friends or group chats or something.
Yeah, I can assure you, man, people apologize sometimes when they message me. They say, oh, I'm sorry, to bother you with a dumb question and blah, blah. Nothing's dumb. Ask away. I swear, like the whole point of doing the program and having the WWC and the reason why we don't charge for it is to help people play the game, develop the game. Make sure you know some of these things that, you shouldn't be embarrassed to ask. And, just tell them like it's all good. And some of it, like like other people, there's constructive ways to say that you may approach things differently than just calling people dopes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
absolutely.
I've seen it in alliances. Like we've had to say it in alliances to not treat people like this because that's how people shut down in alliances, the way they're treated. So
right. And then they're not going to ask questions. They're not going to get better. And then you're going to be mad at them because, hey, you didn't know this?
Right.
Well, yeah.
Right.
How would they?
Yeah, which is why what did Prna just say? Launching a dig during a war, right? Well, you have to be told. Some people don't know. They log on. I can tell you, in this game, what you'd have to understand, and I actually give this advice to people in my last transfer video, is know what server you're transferring into. Because some people are going to expect you to show up at every war, always fight, Be ready. Your attendance is mandatory and whatever. And some people don't play the game that way. They're like, hey, I got more shit going on. I had work. I got family. I got, other things. The game's not my priority. So some people just pop on. They don't realize you're even fighting at that moment. They don't realize you're supposed to be at a pond right now. And, to do that. They may not realize that. And so they pop on and they may launch a dig because they didn't even realize where they were supposed to be. Right? And how many times have we said this during the game, guys, that people don't read announcements? Come on. You if you're right now listening to this program, you know damn well you're nodding your head that you know people that don't read announcements. I mean, come on. You know this. Like, not everybody does. So the key is to tell them, and that's where you need leadership to step up. You don't need 70 people in Alliance to call them a dope because they did something. You just need leadership to message them on the side and say, hey, listen, you really got to read the announcements. We can't have you doing this if you blah, blah, blah. And then they either learn their lesson or they're like, dude, it's not that serious. I'll just go to another Alliance. It's not that serious. Because some places you can go in Alliances and their dig time is during wars. Like, you can just go and there'll be like 7 people who launch digs during wars. Like, that's like their Alliance thing. You just need to find your place that you're comfortable with in the game where people don't treat you like shit. That's all.
Yeah, and being in leadership myself, one of the things you realize is, they might have power, but how they got it is different than how I got it. And, so they might not know everything I do, and vice versa. They might know things I don't. And if they mess up, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're, like you say, like a dope or anything. They just might not know. So there's many times where I, as a leader, has reached out and said, hey, I noticed you did this, or hey, it seems you're struggling with this. Like a big thing with like general trials, they might be a low 200s and they're doing like level 9. And you just have a conversation with them saying, hey, I want to help you save troops. You can't, you shouldn't be doing this because you're just going to require everyone to help you. They're going to lose troops. And if you have these conversations, they're like, oh, I just saw a high level. I thought it just meant, more rewards. I apologize. But like, you had that conversation and then it fixes it.
Right.
But like, a lot of people are just like, they just jump on anything that is wrong. And it's just like, that's not how we grow. Like, that's not how you grow the Alliance.
Yeah.
You want the Alliance to be stronger? Teach. Mentor. Teach them how to get better. And that's, like I said before, is even people who are not in my Alliance, if I fight someone, look at a battle report and I see something that might have improved, hey, I'm going to message them and be like, dude, this is awesome, but you would have totally had me if you flipped this.
Right.
And
I
it's
can,
like,
I can tell you too, Mike, like, part of being a successful leader in life is not only leading, but it's knowing, matching people's skill set with what they do, with where they belong. So if you're in leadership on these servers, you have to be able to tell if a person is not right for your Alliance. They might be better off in another Alliance. It's just like, if you are passionate and your team is like straight war attendance heavy and like certain things, that's not the place for them. They're not going to be successful because they're not on the same path. They just went to your Alliance because they get the most rewards there. They want first place rewards. They want to be strong. They want to whatever. But they're also going to never be able to hit your expectations.
Right.
So they need to know that. And there's a nice way of having that conversation, but you need to have it because they're going to be so much more comfortable playing the game at another Alliance than yours, where everybody's just kind of snickering and, talking behind their back. So it's just... Or
not behind their backs and just tell them straight up.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know. I just see it.
Yeah, and and then also it's like, okay, well, now there's a teaching moment for the person who's saying something as well.
Right.
Like, hey, you recognize there's something wrong. How about, instead of putting them down, talk to them.
Yeah.
Like, there's an opportunity here.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just...
And again, what I always say is, teaching is a skill. Like, not everybody has it. First of all, you need patience. Patience a virtue. Not everybody has patience. If you don't have patience, then in no way are you going to be able to, like, be a good teacher. You have to have patience. And so that might not be your role for this game or the Alliance. You know what I mean? Like, you might not supposed to be a teacher in the game. It's okay. Maybe you just have the knowledge. Maybe you're just incredibly knowledgeable and you're smart and you've played a lot of games, throughout growing up, and you pick up on this stuff really fast. And if you do, then you just have to figure out how to give that information to the Alliance so they can deal with teaching it. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Because you might not have the people skills.
Right. Yeah, right, exactly. And like like the president / R5 of my alliance now, when she first we transferred over, she became my R5 in season 2, I believe. Yeah. And to help the alliance, and actually the server, I should say, out, we actually did battles where we had everyone teleport to a certain part of the map, and we picked a partner between different alliances, and we would have each other attack each other and work on reading the battle reports and how to change things and everything, so that everyone would learn how to fight quick, how to read reports and everything, and it boosted our fighting a lot. It was, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, that's awesome. It's so rewarding, like, for people who want to teach others, like, how to play the game, and, like, you see them become just better players at the game. It's very rewarding. If you like that. Have you guys figured out how to swap awakened shards? Did they have the update yet? I know it was in the next update. Did the update come through? I didn't think it came through, but I could be wrong. Let me check it. Let me see when they were going to launch that. Oh, maintenance complete is okay, so they did it. So I know in the planned update notice they said the awakening swap system arrives on 6/18. Oh, 6/18. So it's a server. Okay. So that would be today. Use it to swap awakened stars and equipment. And it says right here, teen server time. Use it to swap awakening stars. Okay, so my guess would be you go into the hero. And let's see. So I have Tesla, who has 4. So if I wanted to give, if I go awakening, from
the screenshot, it looks like a regular hero swap screen that I saw.
It wasn't in.
I don't know where that is.
Wasn't in the season though, right? Oh, by the way, I have to do bras. I don't know if I'll do it online or not. Part of the thing I've decided, Mike, in the off season, we're gonna have some fun. You know what I'm gonna do? Did I already tell you what I was gonna do? I might have told you on Discord a couple times. But...
Possibly.
I'm gonna upgrade my SSR heroes. I'm gonna upgrade them all. I'm gonna max their skills out.
Interesting.
Yeah, right. I have right now 880,000 skill medals to use.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. So I don't know how many I can do, but we'll start doing them one at a time, and then we'll start sandboxing them. Let's see. So let's back to our original point. See, we get sidetracked so easy.
Eric said it's in the events tab.
Events. Okay, thank you, Eric. Let's see. Desert wanted. That makes. Oh yeah, awakening swap. There you are. Now, all right. So first of all, what I need to know is, can you? Okay, so you can only. So attempts left 3 out of 6. Okay, so tell me how often. After each successful swap, the feature enters a 300-second cooldown when available swap attempts are below the cap. One attempt is restored every 7 days. Restores one attempt after 6 days. Okay, and you can only get 6 of them. That's a lot, though. That's a lot. So this is allowing you to swap them similar to Overlord. That's why you're getting 6 of them. You should be using this as strategic in battle. That's what you should be doing. And this answers the question now of what you should be doing with your shards. And I've been holding them. I have not upgraded anybody, so I wasn't sure if I was going to upgrade one of the other ones to 4 instead of the other one to 5. And why I'm actually upset now that they're going to do this, because I wouldn't have upgraded. I did this just for if I was on my own and I didn't have WWC, I would have never upgraded Diva and Kim, because I would have just only done Tesla and then dealt with the other 2. But of course, because I'm a man of the people, Mike, and I have to show the testing and the sandboxing, I upgraded them to show it. But now I'm going to be short for Tesla. But this would tell me that make sure you're taking your T1 Awakening person and maxing them, because you could swap. So you want to make sure you have 1 5-star, because that means you can make Diva 5-star or you can make Kim 5-star. If you had one of them, that's 5 stars. So this is, to me, though, like if you're in battle, you want to make one team or you want to do something for whatever one team, you could switch it 6 times. It's only a 300-second cooldown. I mean, you know what I mean? That's 5 minutes. Like, what does it matter? So you can switch this anytime you want. What are your thoughts on this, Mike?
Whatever you think at the moment.
You don't know?
No, I don't. No,
I think it's
actually
great.
Just thinking, I can't wait to get into this.
I think it's phenomenal for free-to-play people. That's who benefits the most from this. That's who benefits the most, because they should be pushing their T1. So if you want to see what another hero is, you could share, because if they didn't do it this way, they would never be able to swap. They're never going to have enough Awakening shards to... They're just trying to get T1s. They never have enough to do whatever. Now, I would also think at the higher levels, I also wonder if they're going to let you pay for attempts, or if literally once you run out, you have to wait a week to get it. Imagine getting it stuck on the wrong squad. Oh my God. No. So the swap has a cooldown, bro, but like here, see? After each successful attempt, you have a 300-second cooldown. So there's a 5-minute there's 2 cooldowns. There's a 5-minute cooldown after you actually use the skill. And then there's a 7-day to get another attempt. So the cooldown is only 300 seconds. As long as you have built up attempts. So, but imagine getting stuck with, like, let's say I'm a Missile Man and I get stuck with this on Kim. I don't have any other attempts. I'm gonna have a shitty missile team for a week because I can't swap back. Be careful. Just be careful how you use this, everybody. But I mean, it's, you know, it's fun if you want to see the skill sets of the other people. I mean, I say free to play, but you know what? Free to play doesn't have anything else built on the other teams, so I don't really know how you're going to be able to benefit. You could swap the gear over there, I guess, right? So you could do that to the other team. You don't have the skills on there. Most importantly, you don't have the mastery built. So if you don't have a mastery built, now they're making you build a mastery. They're forcing you to build all 3 masteries. So I guess in 7 months, don't forget, if you're going to have this awakening swap, I guess we can't be short-minded about this too. We're all thinking that it's just right now. But if you look at it long-term, let's talk about this from a long-term perspective. They're forcing you to do that 3rd mastery. So that means you're going to have 3, your mastery is going to be 100% eventually, right? 7 months takes to do. So once you get 39%, it's going to take you forever to do that. Once you get that 100%, you could swap your gear. That means the only thing left for you to have a second team or actually use this awakening shard, you still have the exclusive weapon problem, right? You have the exclusive weapon problem. You have the skills. Well, you should have enough skills. I mean, if you're doing arms race, you shouldn't have a problem with that. So let's skip that. You should. I'm not going to give you skills, but you will have an exclusive weapon problem, and you're going to have a skill chip problem. That's the other one. I don't know what you're doing with your skill chips on the second team. So those two are still going to prevent you from ultimately realizing the power just by swapping this. So I guess if you look at it long term, if you're free to play low spender, that it will benefit you eventually. It could. I'm trying to think where you're going to be with these in 7 months. They're giving away, if you're where I am right now, they're giving away a lot of exclusive shards. A lot, guys. I mean, and I'm not talking me. You got to have free to play, tell you, because you won't believe me, but I'm telling you, they're giving away a lot of exclusive shards. A lot of, look, Woo's there. Woo, tell the peoples. You're getting a lot of exclusive shards, right? Right now, in this season. Haven't you got, let me put it this way, haven't you got more exclusive shards during this period of the season than you've gotten any other time in the game? For free. Have somebody like Woo's a free-to-play tell you. I'm telling you. You're getting 200 a week? Okay. So there you go. So you're getting 200 a week. So you'll have, so ultimately you'll have to 200 Woo. Now DMR is going to fight you cuz he's found a way to get 220 a week. So which is, I mean, 1,000 in 5 weeks. If you think about when exclusive weapons came out, if you had gotten it 1,000 in 5 weeks prior, you would have already had everybody maxed out to. You would have already had everybody get back 222, 221. You guys are fucking nuts. Circle's just throwing it out there. So if you guys got that for 5, think about it. If you got 1,000 in 5 weeks when this first came out, you guys would already be maxed out to EW30s. You know what I mean? So you think about, if you continue to get them at this clip, you've had 3 weeks of 200. I mean, when you get 600, so you must have EWs, you must be getting close to maxing out your heroes. I think I saw Bex. Beck, don't you have 3 heroes at 30 now? Free to play? Don't you have at least 3 heroes at 30 now, right? Mike, how many? I don't know. Mike.
What?
Your exclusive weapons. How many people you have at 30?
I only have 2 at the moment.
2. No, you don't. You have more than that. What are you talking about? Oh, this isn't you. This is another battle. I thought you were in this battle. Gotcha.
Oh, no.
So you have 3. You have your other heroes at 20 and 2 at 30?
Yep, I just got set to 20 about 10 seconds ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, here they go. Marshall's at 20. What did he say? Beck said Marshall's at 27. But how many do you have, Beck? I thought you have. Don't you have 3? Beck says, but I have enough shards to get him to 30. He will be my 3rd. Okay, yeah. So you got 3 heroes. You're gonna move to 30. So you have 2 left. Okay. I averaged 200 EWs, and I am almost finishing season 4. Oh, damn. All right. Well, you're doing even better. They're obviously giving more earlier in the game, too. 3 heroes for free to play. Yeah, so you guys are coming up on completing all the 30s. I guess you'd have to decide if you wanted to do the 20s. I honestly probably wouldn't. If you're free to play, I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't unlock the other awakenings. I'd stick to your main team, man. T1. Stay with T1. The only way it works is if the heroes that you unlock for the awakening skill, as this moves forward, if for some reason you could, like, for example, let me just give you this quick example. If you had Murphy, and you could play Murphy with air, right? Everybody loves to put Murphy with air. You would want to swap let's say if you had Carly early in, like Carly's going to be now, right? The next season. If then Murphy came out and you had Carly maxed for your air team, and then Murphy comes out, you may want to swap it with somebody like Murphy. So this might become a lot more interesting for people for mixed squad as you move forward. But I think in order for free to play to really take advantage and for this to be more fun, you got to get your T1 to 30s, so then you can upgrade to, upgrade them to 20. That's what I would say. So right now, I don't think necessarily you're probably going to have fun. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be work. It'll be more for high spenders who want to swap squads and put the Overlord on a squad. And like, if I wanted to all of a sudden use my tank squad, which I'm getting closer to, if I want to use my tank squad instead of my air squad and I want to put it on Kim and test it out, it'll be great for the sandboxing. I can promise you that. So I'm going to be moving them around and testing it for everybody, so we can see what what 5 actually does. But anyway, a lot of fun. Mike, that's all I got tonight. Been here for 17 hours.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if you really quick want to see something kind of impressive, we talked about Timeless Queen before. If you look at my DM, I sent you her base. Check out her power. Just for fun.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
Oh yeah, she's 569.
Yeah.
She's a little stronger than Prna was. About 10 million. I think Prna was what, 565 or something? Or wait, is she the same?
No, no. Prna was
4? No, she was 5.
no, but she was 525.
Was she?
Yeah.
No.
Or 526.
Let's see. I wonder where does this person land? How strong are they? This person in the game, Timeless Queen.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, these. I mean, what was she? 5 what?
569.
Oh yeah, she's the 36th strongest person in the game. She's top. She's almost top 30.
Last rank.
Yeah. She's almost top 30, man. She's pretty damn strong.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, she doesn't have a base.
She got no base. You know what?
Trouble.
She might be a great story to get, Mike, on why she doesn't have a base. That might be her story. Her base story might be the absent base story. Huh? All right. Anyway, cut it out tonight. Mike, by the way, the poll is done. Got about 70%. People want the Star Wars show. 68%. The people have spoken. People want a Star Wars show. I don't know what to tell them.
I'll be ready. I have
You guys.
My Mandalorian helmet. I got my purple lightsaber from Disney. I'll be good.
Yeah, Mike actually has a Mandalorian helmet. He actually has like an actual helmet. So.
I mean, not that good of a quality, but it works. I'll wear it during meetings at work. But
I don't follow the Mandalorian. I'm not a fan. Like I don't watch. What does the helmet actually do for? Like, does he have any power in the helmet?
I mean, besides his sensors and everything else, no. But it's part of his religion.
Yeah,
like he can never take his helmet off in front of actual other people.
I've never regretted asking you a question until now. Honestly, I don't know why I asked.
Yeah.
I don't know why I asked that question. I just went down the rabbit hole. It was a big mistake. That was a big mistake, man. The
Why?
way
It answered your question.
No, you are dead on. Your knowledge is second to none as far as I'm concerned. Like you're unbelievable when I hear that. You can answer my question. It's my digesting your answer where the problem lies. I'm the broken one in this conversation, not you. I'm just I entered your world, which is where my mistake came. I don't belong in the world. I don't know these things, but the people want to know, so the people enjoy it. So we will definitely figure out how to pull that together. But anything else, Mike? Special thanks to Prna, actually. Big shout out to Prna. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was great to hear you. Go ahead, Mike. Tell the people. Give the people closing thoughts.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
I love this guy. Oh, it's always fun on Hero Day with Mike. Don't forget to our partner coordinates list, discord.gg/coordinates list. Also to our buddy out there, Captain Hedgehog, huh? Give him a look. Especially if you're entering the season, you need any guides. That guy did an incredible job with season 6. So many guides out there. If you're wondering, have any extra questions, anything like that, like unbelievable. Polty, can I send you a battle report to see where I am at for season 4? Sure, but I'm not going to review it right now. Goddess of Chaos says I'm going to need proof of the helmet in my DMs. I don't know. That was to you, Mike. He wants to see your Goddess of Chaos.
Oh, yes.
She wants
I will send it to her. Yep.
Okay, she wants proof. All right, everybody, listen, you know the story. You guys could have been anywhere tonight, and you chose to spend it with us, and for that, I thank you. Truly appreciate you. For Mike the Sage, QB18, out.